I'm Nishit.
So if you're new to our channel, make sure you subscribe and join the family, guys. So we make a lot of MS in US videos and also like vlogs related to student life and life in US.
Right, and we, just a little background, we came here for our masters. We completed our masters from New York, and right now we are working here in Atlanta. So we have a bunch of experience to share with you guys. So yeah, let's get into this video.
Yeah, so let's start this video. So in this video, we are going to cover that how much you'll be spending before coming to US, like how, like we'll tell you the total amount and the tips and tricks which can also, save your money as well in that whole process. So let's get into this video, guys. So guys, first we are going to talk about preparations. So Nishit.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll break down this topic in 3 parts. First is, do you need any books? No. All the ebooks and online materials are available. You don't need to spend any money on buying offline books and paper copy or anything like that. So first is that. Second, do you need any subscriptions to prepare for your exams and do all those things? I think yes, it is highly recommended. I went for Magoosh. It usually costs you around $100. So you can take that subscription and you can have it for I think 6 to 8 months. You can prepare throughout and you can give mock tests. Everything that you need is available there. So that is my second suggestion. $100 on that. Yes, you're going to spend some money on that subscription. And third is, do you need to do anything for mock tests? Do you need to spend any money on that? No. The answer to this is no. Why? Because 2 mock tests are provided by GRE themselves for free. So you can just go to their website. I'll put it in the description box. Go to that link and you can give the exam anytime. It is a timed exams just like your GRE. So guys, moving on to the second most important thing, that is GRE exams and what is the cost involved in that. So Chelsea, tell us about GRE and how much we are going to spend on it.
Yeah. So GRE exam is going to cost you somewhere around $205 to $213, guys. And the second thing is that if you are not feeling fine or if you have some kind of an emergency and you want to reschedule the exam, so you can definitely do that, but it is going to cost you $50 extra. Yeah. So it's totally up to you.
But yeah, that is also an option that you have with you.
Yeah, and the third important thing is that once you're done with your exam, like when you are in the examination center itself, you have an option to send your scores for free to actually 4 universities.
4 universities, yeah. So that is included in your GRE fee, right? So you can report, so you finalize your colleges, and on the day of exam, after you see your score, apply to those colleges. Yeah, so Chelsea, give us a tip on where should we report our scores during this time.
Yeah, so I will suggest guys that have the colleges and colleges code ready beforehand, before coming to examination center, and categorize your colleges in like 3 categories. Like one is going to be the ambitious one, the second is moderate, and the safe one. Yeah, so that way you'll be saving a lot of money, because after that if you send your score to some other university, you have to pay $27 extra,
and that is per university. So suppose you send your scores to 4 universities and you didn't get selected in all those, that money is gone. Now to apply to 4 more universities, you are spending $27 each.
That is the reason I'm telling, keep the moderate and safe option as well. So now moving on to our third or the fourth topic. Once you're done with your GRE exam, now it's time for the TOEFL exam.
Yeah, so let's talk about TOEFL. How much cost? $170, right? And when can you schedule it? You can schedule it anytime. Just have the dates in mind when your college needs your scores. So your exams should be 10 to 15 days before that. At least have a margin of that. And let's talk about TOEFL exam and sending scores to these universities. So just like GRE, 4 colleges you can send your scores for free. Okay. And there is one slight difference over here. For TOEFL, you need to finalize all your colleges for which you want to send your scores and put it in the system one day before exam. It's not like GRE that after you give your exams, you're going to get that option. One day before your exams, 10 p.m., like your local time, you have to do it before that. So that is one thing to keep in mind. And apart from that, if you want to report your call after taking the exam, you decide to report your scores to some other universities as well, then it is going to cost you $20 per university, right? So plan it and have the colleges in the same list, like Chelsea told, moderate, safe, and ambitious.
And it is going to save you a lot of money, guys, like if you are on a budget.
Right. Yeah. So now let's move on to the most important part, that is application process and application fees.
Yeah.
So yeah, Chelsea, tell us about application fees, how much it is generally, what is the cost of that?
And I will also say that it is the most expensive part as well.
Yeah, it is the most expensive part. I agree to that. Totally.
Yeah, but there is a key to that as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So generally, on an average, it is going to cost you around $60 to $100, guys.
Per college.
Yeah, per college. So what is this application process? So in this process basically means that you are applying to colleges and you are just filling a form and telling XYZ college that I want to enroll you in a computer science course or your MIS course and all that. So this is what this fee is all about. So there is also one thing, most of the colleges don't even charge for that. For us, management charge.
Yeah, even NU for that matter, they have sometimes, some time periods in which they have priority applications. So they generally waive that fee.
Yeah.
So just keep an eye on this, and you may be smart enough to save this $60 to $100 per college.
Yeah.
But yeah, some universities don't give you this option, so you have to spend that amount in your college application.
And you can apply to as many colleges as you want, 10, 15, 20, any. It's just, if you have all that money in the world, you can definitely.
And just keep in mind, for every university that you apply, they are going to need your GRE and TOEFL score. So you are going to apply on 10 universities, so you have to add that cost to report those scores there, right?
Yeah, add $27 and
$20.
plus $20 to that as well.
Right.
So now we'll talk about the transcript, Nishit.
Right.
So just tell them about that.
So I would say not all the colleges require you to send your physical copy of transcript, college degree and all those things. But yes, some colleges do require that.
Yeah.
So if you are applying to a college and that requires, you are going to spend around $800 to let's talk in dollars.
$14.
So $14 to $15 per college you want to send your physical copy, right? So it will cost you around that. So talk to your university, see if you can save this part as well, because some colleges do not require this. So yeah, that is going to cost you $14.
So now we will move on to our next part of this whole process.
Right.
So that is going to be the visa and your visa interview and all their visa fee and expenses and all that.
Right. Visa. No, two things first. First is getting your I-20. So I-20 is basically a document that your college sends, and it says that okay, you have been admitted to this course and they have checked your finances, you are good to go for the visa interview. So now once you receive that document at your home, some universities charge for this as well. They would say that okay, we will ship it to you, but you have to bear the shipping cost. But most universities do not charge you. If they charge you, it is going to be another $30 or $40 for you, because it is a priority mail, right? Now let's get into our visa. So now you have the I-20 with you, right? So now you need to schedule your visa interview. For that, you are going to spend $160. $160 is the visa fee. After that only you will get an option to select a slot and go to that interview process after filling your DS-160 and all those forms, right? And there is one more cost involved in this visa process. That is the service fee. So for service fee, Chelsea, how much will we have to pay?
Yeah, so for service fee, currently you have to pay $350,
right,
which is a huge. We paid $200.
Yeah, 2 years before it was $200.
Yeah, now it's $350. So service fee you need to pay, guys, because before going into your visa interview, you need the payment receipt for that. And you have to take that with you. So this is going to be the total cost, guys. And by looking at the total cost, don't get tense or don't get demotivated or something. Be just pumped up. It's fine to have not figured it out everything. I was not even working, so
I was earning very little when I started this process. So I was putting some amount every month, and I planned this, how I'm going to manage all these expenses on my own. And the dates when I need to pay which money. So now we will talk about that. So this is the most important part of this video.
So we always talk about in our videos that planning is the key. That's how we saved a lot of money as a student in US. So that is the most important thing that we are going to talk about.
Exactly. Exactly. So let's split this. Let's split this entire process. And when do you need which money? Okay. So first we talked about books. That you needed the day when you try and make your mind that you are going to go for GRE exam. So that $100 is the day when you finalize that you want to pursue GRE, like masters or any other course. You have to pay that day. Okay. Now let's come to our second expense that we talked, and that was related to GRE exam, right,
Yeah.
Chelsea?
So when you are taking that exam, when you plan to take that exam, that is where we are going to spend like $205, and plus TOEFL cost is
Is $170, right?
$170.
So these two costs you can split it.
Yeah.
Say for this month schedule your GRE, and for the next month schedule your TOEFL, because generally what happens is you take a month of 6 months or 3 months at least before your exam, you schedule this. So do it on a monthly basis, which will save you a lot of time and give more planning to your expenses.
Yeah.
Right? Because you don't need to pay everything all at once.
Yeah.
Right? That is not a very smart choice to do.
Yeah.
So that is done.
Yeah.
Right? Now let's move on to our fourth topic that we discussed, applying to colleges.
Yeah, so applying to colleges, we already told you the trick that you don't have to spend a lot of money. Just try to get the fee waiver and apply to universities which they don't cost you much. And even when you're sending your score, try to keep the safer options, safer colleges as well. Send them their score, that at least you will have some colleges like already shortlisted and they are like willing to give you admission, so you'll be secure.
Right.
Yeah. So just keep in mind, just be smart, try to manage your expenses and all that, and just see where you can save money. Like just send your score for free. 4 colleges.
Yeah.
And I feel like just one example that I'm giving you, one small example, that if like already which college you want to go, and that college is also giving you the admit, so definitely there is no point applying to 10 different colleges, or you are sending your application to 10 different universities. That doesn't make sense at all.
Because every college that you're spending is you are going to apply, you are going to spend on TOEFL and GRE separately, right?
Yeah.
So be smart,
Yeah.
know what you want and what is in your budget,
Yeah.
right?
You
And
have
then
your score in front of you. You have
You know
everything.
where you will
everything.
get admit and all.
Yeah.
So that is how you manage all these expenses.
So that's it for this video, guys. I hope कि आपको ये video पसंद आया होगा, and it is going to be helpful for your MS journey. Do subscribe to our channel and do let us know in the comment section below if you have any questions or other thing, or you can ask us.
Give us some videos, such ideas on
Yeah,
videos, what
that
videos you
is
want
right, yeah.
in this series, and we are more than happy to help you guys.
Yeah, and in next video we are going to talk about the other expenses after your admissions.
Right.
Yeah.
So stay tuned to our channel,
Yeah.
and thanks for all the love and support that you guys have been showing.
Yeah, we'll
Thank
see you
you.
in the next video.